どうも皆さんこんにちは。タッカーです。NBA2K19 続けていきます。オープンから、30。30で、コーナーとはいえ、前回あれなんだね。グリーン出たんだね、最高が。本当にたまたまタイミングがあったんだろうね。ってことはやっぱりマイケル・ジョーダンのシュートが私には合ってるんだよね。シュートタイミングが。そういうことなんだよね。ジェームズ・ハーデン。ポルジンギス取った。スフェカーリー。まあ勝ちに行きますよ。そうだ。ボールがてっぺん行く手前ぐらいかな。分かんねえな、タイミング。
One of the best teams the world has ever seen.
And we hear all the time about super teams in the NBA. Well, this is what a super team looks like.
This should be a fun game for the fans of Chinese basketball, the NBA, and everyone alike. And I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all the hard work that's been put in to make this exhibition game a reality.
結構能力値高めだと思ったんだけど、まだあれなんだね。星つかないんだね。ディフェンスに関しての話ね。星って言っても2つありましてね、ディフェンス、ナイス。ディフェンスの時に、ディフェンス系の、ナイス。ナイス。ディフェンス系の、スキルが高ければディフェンスの際に星がつく。で、オフェンス系のスキルが高ければオフェンスの際に星がつくって感じですね。まあさすがにとフリーですから入ります。センター難しいね。
And you know, there have been a number of players that have played here in the Chinese League and the NBA, but Yao Ming undoubtedly helped build the bridge between China and the U.S. in terms of pro basketball. A great ambassador for the sport.
And the basket by way.
そこで行くべきか行かないべきかとかいろいろと迷うもんな。中にいる分ね。中に多くいる分。急なポストプレー。
And Clark, you look at the roster for Shanghai. A few former Americans on it.
Playing overseas is becoming a bit more of a common path for a lot of players. I mean, China in particular has done a good job of making the most of players who just weren't ready for the NBA or were on the tail end of their career.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races. And even early on,
まあここでいくら点差つけたところでよなんだけどね。まあ楽しいには楽しいからいいんだと。意外とこのオールスターチームと戦うの楽しかったりするからな。マジか。あそこでスティールができる保証もないんですよ。だからスティール行くか行かないかとかいろいろ考えなくては。
Yeah, and it's no secret. China loves the NBA, and the NBA makes sure to reciprocate.
割というか、スティール行くんだったらブロック行った方がいいんじゃねえかっていう。
You know, it's clear Ji Chen wants to impress. I mean, he's thirsty to show he has what it takes.
KP 高いんだよ、身長がよ。
Shanghai grabs the miss.
よし。
Right wing floats it up for AI.
あ、ちょっと今やられた。
G can't hit. Well, he's one of the bright stars in the league, Greg. Towns could be a great player for a long time.
You know, and Towns has always played like a veteran, even though he hadn't been in the NBA that long. You combine that with his diverse skill set on offense, and you can see why.
君ら今回スティールうまいね。
There's Sheng, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here is Harden. Hodong defending. The Bears with the lead. Inside.
よい。
AI with the stuff.
ナイスじゃい。
AI in action for the first time in a while here.
うわ。
Clear he's worked on his game.
この動きを後半でもできればいいな。
Going up against this team of NBA stars.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Pass to AI.
よしよし。
AI double team. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
And their offense already in a
パスした方がいいのかっていうところがね、いろいろ悩んだりするわ。取られて、取って取られて、取って取られてだった。右上が忙しいね。ホルジンギスの3は入るんだよね。今ここだとね、見えないんですけどね、敵味方ともに。能力値が。俺やるぞ。入れてくれ。よー。相手はあんまやんないんだけどね、ああいうこともできますよ、ベースラインからだったら。これで4分半ぐらいで、交代させられるから、それまでちょっともうちょっと頑張りたい。ナイス。まあこのプレー中かな、交代させれるかな。
will probably liken this to competing in the All-Star game, but I certainly hope they don't play like an All-Star game. Let's play some real basketball out here.
Now here is George. He has
変わろうか。
4 on the shot clock.
お、意外とだ。
There's the three. The rebound by AI.
4分半過ぎてるからもう交代の時間です。10点差をつけるためにね、つけられるかな。絶妙にブスなんだよな、自分のやつの顔が。ああ、いいね。
Joining us on our NBA All-Star Global Tour. It's the second half of our broadcast between the NBA stars and the Shanghai Bears.
And the NBA stars did what they do best. But you have to give credit to this Shanghai team now. I mean, they've stayed in it.
And playing in front of their fans has kept the Bears full of energy. You expect the NBA players to turn it on at any point, though.
ダメか。ちょっとあれだね。ちょっとやられてた。
Boy, and the fans here tonight have been fantastic. A full house coming out to see a lot of global icons.
And with players like LeBron, Curry, and Harden, they are huge names worldwide. And for many here in China, this is the only chance to see them in person.
ダメか今の。
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, you want to see the epitome of a completely unguardable player? Look up the Greek Freak. I mean, we've seen him take the next step to become a perennial MVP candidate. This guy is special.
He just punched the ticket on that one.
ちょっと時間かかったのはね、多分ね、ゲームの仕様的な。このダンクいたときに、ちょっと上でコロコロってなってた。ここで、入ってない。入ったって感じでなってたから。
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's LeBron. The rebound by AI.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but
でもオールスターゲームあれなんだよな。基本的にレブロンとかなんかスモールフォワードのポストプレーしかやんねえからつまんないっちゃつまんないんだよ。
On the wing, James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And, you know, it's a great treat to see LeBron James here in this exhibition. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars to ever play and going stronger than ever at this late stage in his career. Right now, it's hard to argue that he isn't the face of basketball.
Now, here's Way.
いけんか。
To the middle. Here's AI. It falls for his seventh bucket of the contest. He's
身長一緒だから弾かれるかと。
is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
見てろ。ポストプレーしか。よし、危ね。
As you said, LeBron James, a star among stars here in this exhibition.
Yeah, and LeBron is one of the most famous athletes in the world, and it is great. He would be willing to come on a tour like this. Says a lot about his.
まあ、相手はプットバックキングがつくからね、こっちが。
Well, you look out there, a little bit of a reunion going on the floor. I mean, fans will remember that both Harris and AI played together in college for a season.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
よし。
That's good from 17 feet away.
今の多分ショートレンジシュートなんじゃないかな。種類的には。なんかファールで笛吹かれたのかと。よし、バッチコイ。よし。何をしておるんじゃい。
was a leader in college, and we saw him immediately step into that same role with the Lakers.
Yes.
Very few players are wired for that, but I think Harris is one of them.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
さあ、いつものポストプレーだ。まあ、それは入るよね。今のレイアップだもん。レイアップは基本的に入るよ。
You know, coming back from an Achilles tear is no easy task, fellas. I mean, Cousins is one of the more colorful and talented figures in basketball, and one of the most impactful big men in the NBA when he's at full strength.
Now here's Lillard.
いつものポストプレーだ。
Here's George. Pass to Cousins.
ダメか今の止められねえか。
I think this is the look you want. High percentage Cousins putting himself in a position to be successful.
ナイス。
And that one's good. Shing.
They should continue
すんげえボールの挙動が危なかった。
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too. And you know the level of play we've seen from Harden guys the last few seasons, absolutely incredible. I mean, arguably should have won the NBA MVP awards multiple times, but won it last season with another incredible year.
お前入らない。入らないフリースローにしてくれとはやるじゃないか。
It's a good education for him. It's clear he's far from done yet and wants to keep growing. That's a good sign.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal. That's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it. Just need to get a quality shot and quickly.
Now here's Harden. AI grabs the board. And for AI, he was a player, Greg, who was strong in college, entered the draft, but couldn't find a team to take the risk picking him.
Yeah, and him not getting drafted might have been a case of AI getting misinformation about where he was slated.
It's okay.
He'll have his chance to show what he can do versus NBA talent here tonight.
じわじわ、本当じわじわと。
On the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The three from George. That shot no good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Stars. They lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
前に話した気もするんだけど、1回だけね、オーバータイム入ったことあるんだよ、ここで。このオールスターゲームでね。あの時は楽しかった。あれだけは見た方がいいのかな、1回な。どうなんだろう。すぐ飛んだ方がいいのかな。
Now here's May. Odong, defended by George. Takes the 13-footer. Odong can't get it to go. Harris looking it over. Pass to Lillard. George puts it up from 12. Back to Lillard. And here's George. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Well, Paul George, a great all-around player. Greg, one of the most sought-after players recently, and it's easy to see why with this play.
Yeah, George is one of the best two-way players in the game. And last season, we saw what he could do with his incredible defensive play.
一応2点は保証されてるんだよね。ダンクのやつで。
Time called here as the Stars want to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over G. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
Young lays it up and banks it in.
Really a solid read from AI there. When somebody's open, he's really good at getting the ball to him.
Up top, Porzingis. Curry.
Nice. うまいね。
AI up top.
なんで
Porzingis with the steal.
You know, when you see Curry
今の私のせい
out
じゃ
in
な
an
いぞ。
exhibition like this, you can't help but think about how he has completely changed the way players think about offense.
なんか勝手にパスされたんだよ。
Kids all over the world are trying to
パス要求
emulate
なん
his
てしてな
play
いぞ。
style, which is ball handling mastery and shot making extraordinaire.
Now here's Curry. Up top, Porzingis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And foul.
ああ、止めた。オッケー。
Curry, without a doubt, the greatest shooter of all time.
Hard to argue against Curry at this point. I'd go even further and say he's the most impactful shooter with the way he has revolutionized and really changed the game.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Now here's Curry, covered by G. With the floor,
よし。
rejected by AI.
And really a
ど
big
んなもん
part
じゃ
of
い。
shot blocking, timing. AI showing that he's capable of being
どんなもんじゃい。
a shot blocker.
It's good.
I love the attitude AI plays with. He's fantastic
同点じゃい。
delivering when his name is called.
And, you know, of course, Corey Harris was drafted by the Lakers not
3
long ago. I mean,
points.
he quickly developed into a star for him.
Yeah, the Lakers identified very early on
take
that
overのお
Harris
かげ。
was a player to build around, and they hit gold with him in that draft. Give credit to the front
何
office for finding
さすが
their guy
アデト
and
クン
just
ボ
going
だ。
after him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A shot by LeBron, no good. And the Bears here.
本当かい。今のは絶対点取れたよ。いくらさ2点保証するからってそれはないでとっつぁん。頼むぜ。頼むぜ。でここでこっちやると危ね。意外と秒数少なかったな。ウルブズですね。ミネソタティンバーウルブズになります。
And the Stars making a change here.
ただそこでやってもセンターだったらね、もうタウンズいるからね、行く必要はないでしょう。行くなら別だよね、別のポジションで行くよね。よし。
And it's the Bears with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. James with the block.
You gotta keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
To the inside. Pass to Harris. It's good.
マジか、入るか。
And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
You know, what can you say about Corey Harris? Incredibly talented and has made an impact for the Lakers since day one. He's one of the more complete players you'll ever get to see. I mean, he should be a star in the NBA for a long time.
マジお前。
That's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
And they've got a foul to give here.
マジ。
Timeout called the Bears.
あのミドルがなければ勝ったってことにならないでくれよ。
You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
もう怖えんだ、もう奴らは。
Live for Whaley welcoming the chance to be the hero for his team.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
おばい。
Curry deciding where to go with it. From 13, it's off.
え、マジオーバータイム入る。ああ、でも今のプットバック外れてよかった。あー、危ねえ。あ、外れなかったらもう終わってたね。マジか、オーバータイムか。
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It'll be the Stars.
なぜ？
One of the standout players to keep
それで負けても知らねえぞ、マジで。
is Whaley, very talented guard. And he could draw some interest from NBA teams.
なぜスターターではないんだ。
The NBA Stars in the lead. Outside Towns.
いつものか。
Here's the teardrop. That one's not going to go. The Bears go the other way with it. Even though it's an exhibition game, a good performance for
Nice 3 points.
Could lead to an NBA team bringing them in for a look.
And if I were going to guess on anyone, it would be Wade getting a look from over here. From what I've heard, he's a very mature leader for this Shanghai team.
Sure.
Hizo.
No good. Great D that time from Gung Chang. From deep, Whaley.
Deep,
Anthony Towns with the rebound. And here are the Stars. They trail by 1. To the inside, George. Great D that time from Gung Chang. Here's Wei. That doesn't go either for Whaley. Outside, George shoots over Gung, and it's George again missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure.
やめろ、お前はもう。
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Now here's Curry. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bears. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Gung Chan. Plenty of space.
Nice.
Big players, guys, make big plays.
そうだぞ、入んない3より入る2ポイントだぞ。 そこを大事にしろ。 まあこれならまだ3を決められてもまだ大丈夫だな。ヘイヘイ。意外とね、ここパスつないでいけば割と大丈夫だったりするよ。ね、割とパスつないでいけば割といけるとこまでいけたりする。まあ彼でいいでしょう。私よりフリースロー入るよ。で、やつらもう相手チームはないね。私のブロックよ。多分右上に出ないと不安になる。あ、出たよかった。
Free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting
やっていいですか最後に。
overtime.
ああ、入んねえか。いやー、勝ち。いやー、LJ。なんか話してる。カーリーで見えない。あ、アデト君も。いやー、楽しかった。いや、本当楽しかったね、この試合は。すげえ活躍できたんじゃないの？さあ、では今回ここまでですね。まだあれじゃない、上限突破はしないんじゃない？まだだね。では次もお楽しみに。またね。